Red 2 standing by, all for lit and in the green. Welcome to Mario Party 5. It's another celebration where I'm stuck on my own, but that's just how it goes. Anyway, I've done a little bit of practice, but mostly we're discovering things after being rusty for some time. I'll start out with the AI at normal and then bump it up as needed. Mario Party 5 is an interesting one. We've got a lot of button mashing mini-games, which is a complete nuisance because I suck at button mashing. And we do have a fairly slow game speed, plus the item system isn't quite as refined as 6's would be. But nonetheless, this is still a game full of beautiful charm, creative boards, and hopefully quite a bit of fun. There's certainly a lot to play. We see the Star Spirits from Paper Mario coming back to help us out. Clever, is sort of your overall game guide. Eldstar oversees Party Mode. Mistar oversees Story Mode, which I will demonstrate in due time. Probably we'll demonstrate one level, we'll speed it up, and then we'll get to the final boss. Scholar guides us through the Super Duel mode, and there'll be a lot of fun to be had with that. It's actually quite creative. Mama guides us through the bonus mode. Kalmar gets stuck just doing the options mode. And then we have Muscular overseeing minigame mode, and there's a lot to do in minigame mode. So, party mode is where we're going first. I'll demonstrate both the Battle Royale and Team Battle games. I think we'll lead things off with a Battle Royale though. I'll be doing games of 25 turns. That will take a bit of time, but not to worry. Hopefully there'll be plenty of fun. So, Battle Royale, or we have team matches. You don't get 1 versus 3 games in team matches. So, I'm pretty much setting my own teams as such. We only have 10 characters, which of course is a bit of a problem. I'll basically just set certain characters on certain teams. I thought there were 11, which would have made it a bit easier. But my characters of choice are generally going to be Boo, Waluigi, or Yoshi. So yeah, I think we'll scrap the teams, we'll just sort of have the AI at different rankings. We have Boo, and we'll bring in Mario, because it's him. We'll start on normal, I'll put Yoshi, my other character of choice, another character of choice, and we can have Wario, because Wario usually manages to do something stupid. So, we have 7 boards, the most since the original game. We've got Toy Dream, Rainbow Dream, Pirate Dream, Undersea Dream, Future Dream, and Bowser Nightmare, which is current. Well, there's Sweet Dream as well, but we have to play all the boards or beat story mode for Bowser Nightmare, which is currently Sir not appearing in this film. Let's start out with Toy Dream, a board inspired by Dreams of Toys. So, 25 turns. Each video will be 5 turns. We're having all available minigames, and bonus stars will be handed out at the end of the game. Nobody gets a handicap. So there we are. It's pretty much standard Mario Party fare. It polishes things a lot in many ways from Mario Party 5. For example, you are once again involved in the boards, and everything is far better realised. There's a lot of charm and quirkiness to this one. It's a bit strange in terms of the item system, but it's overall still pretty solid. Toy Dream. This is a board where the dreams of toys come alive. Play with toys and enjoy their dreams until your heart is content. First, let's decide the order of play. I need to make sure I settle the voice for him. Great! Won again! This is just like Mario Party DS. Almost every time I wound up going last.
Let's see, I'll give everyone 10 coins to start with. So, where's Donkey Kong now?
Donkey Kong got demoted. Now, we don't talk about why Donkey Kong got fired. It was a very, very difficult time for everyone involved. The poor guy was going through some serious troubles. He wasn't himself that night. He genuinely regrets what he did, but it was at least very nice of the Star Spirits and Mario to allow him to work on the Donkey Kong space. It's also mentioned in the terms of his community service order. Just don't ask him about it, okay? It's still very painful. And I presume for the events, they are either the spaces you land on or the happening spaces. Never quite been able to work that out. Anyway, first star right behind us. Movement generally seems to be clockwise around the boards. So we get quite jolly and jaunty music. Now let me check the settings. Controller. View explanations, view CPU minigames, all minigames, quit. Message speed, I think we want fast messages. So we can't actually speed up movement around the board, which is a bit of a nuisance. So our capsules do different things, depending on what they are. You can always throw them on the board, but you can use them on yourself for a total cost of X number of coins. Some of them will have more immediate benefits, like green ones are your movement capsules, like the mushroom Mario just got there. Use that on yourself to move forward, to basically roll 2 dice blocks, but it costs you 5 coins to use. If you get something like the bubble or Pottaboo capsule, you will move forward 10 spaces, burning up all your capsules, but you don't choose which way you go at junctions. The coin block, like Wario got, throw it on the board to plant a coin block. These are the only hidden blocks you will find. Actually, that gives me the upper hand in the race for the star. That's a good roll. So the piranha plant steals half the coin, takes away half the coins of whoever landed on it. Yep, I want to get on the train, so this particular happening space. Get on the train and we can jump to grab coins. There we are, when it starts, about now. Get the rhythm. Get rhythm when you get the blues. Alright, 15 coins. That's not too shabby, and we are well on the way to the first star. So, since you can use any capsule on yourself, some of them are like... Well, it's like ironing your shirt while wearing it. You can do it, but you really shouldn't. Like the piranha plant. I don't want to use that on myself because it will steal half my coins. And pushy penguins. Avoid the pushy penguins as they march to the sea. The last player standing wins. The penguins will speed up right before they march into the sea. Don't get trapped. Now, I remember, I think it was in year 11. When I was in year 11, my family headed down on a bit of a holiday to Phillip Island and we went to see the fairy penguin parade. It was one of the most boring experiences I've had in my entire life. They insisted on getting there really, really early, like 2 hours beforehand. Yoshi's gone. And basically nothing... push. I nearly lost. Yeah, so basically nothing happened because they insisted on being there for about 2 hours beforehand, so we got a good spot. So I'm stressed out with year 11 and 12 because that's getting towards VCE stuff. I'm basically just sort of standing there, bored out of my skull. Very little's happening, and I'm like, when do they actually turn up? You've dragged us in here, they're not showing up. And then when they did turn up, it was absolutely pointless. I mean, yes, it's a bunch of penguins walking across the sand, and they do look kind of cute, but it's not exactly as if they're throwing a massive parade with Mardi Gras floats or anything like that. So yeah, Mario has thrown down his mushroom capsule. Whoever lands on that space will get the mushroom next turn. So basically, they will have a status effect added, which means they roll 2 dice next turn. If you have another mushroom of your own, you can overwrite them. Now, Wario's being stupid throwing down that coin block. Anybody who lands on that will automatically find a hidden block. The coin block only costs 5 coins to use on yourself. Also, it gives you 10 coins. Wario's going back to start. Mecha Bowser over here fires you back to the start. After he eats you. Man, I can't imagine Wario would be that delicious. I mean, that fat content. If it's not the fat content, then it's the incredibly tough muscle. So, you can only throw capsules forward of you in this game. You can't throw them backwards, so it's a risk for me throwing my piranha plant. But since you can move at junctions, I can put the piranha plant down there and I can safely avoid it. You don't get coins out of capsules in this. 1! Fantastic! This is unbelievable. So, interesting note. When it comes to minigames, if you actually have everyone's total rolls, dice rolls for that turn, being equal to a value of 10, I think it is, say, if their total dice roll equaled 20, or it was a crap turn and 10, then you will get a battle game. So, ding a derby, basically time your shots and hit some home runs. How well will I do? Not very well by the looks of it. I hate those ones. I can never work those ones out. Okay, so the rust has set in a little bit, but not bad. Could have been much, much worse. So I'm still the only one in with a shot of getting the star. I think I'm mostly playing on normal just to shake off the rust because it has been a couple of months since I played this. So, Ukiki, if used on Yoshi, I think Yoshi would get to choose whose capsules he scatters around the board. You can get Koopa Banks and throw them down pretty much anywhere. So, what's Mario gonna do? Roll a 9. Alright, so he couldn't get to the star going that way, but that's a really beautiful touch, those cottages. I absolutely love how the cuckoo clocks just flow with the movement. It's just one of the little artistic touches that I think gives this game that greater strength. Like, Mario Party 4 isn't bad. I do think this one is pretty good, all things considered, but it does have some flaws that need fixing up. Unbelievable. I've limped 5 spaces in 3 turns. Oh. This one can be a bit tough. Flatiator. One person is on top of a giant ball. One player rides a ball and tries to run over the other 3. If you're running, try not to get squashed. Basically, just move. Of course, I find things like this a little bit harder to do when I'm the one person. I mean, I don't know what they'll be like on normal, but the thing is that you have to try and out-predict the AI, which is fraught with danger at the best of times. Meanwhile, well, I'm going to run laps. I think Yoshi's a bit faster than me, but can turn much slower. Boo's on an exercise program. Oh, better split. Mario's dead. I think they do also get to speed up a little bit more easily. Whoa! Wario split up!
Finish!
That worked surprisingly well. Well, let's see how things go. Can I actually move anywhere more than 2 spaces? And don't give me a 3. You know what? I'm going to get exact words. I'm going to roll a 3 this turn. There is an element of timing in the dice. In certain games, the dice are, to a degree, preordained. It was the case in Mario Party 1. However, it is not the case in many later games. It is the case in DS. I have tried it with save states because I was able to play it on the Wii U's Virtual Console, so I knew what was going on. However, in most games, it is just an element of timing, which means I've got crappy timing to consistently hit the worst possible results. And of course, I have to wait for these idiots so that I can actually get moving. Hopefully somebody lands on Donkey Kong. I've still got a good lead on these guys, but it's not promising. I mean, look at that. Wario has at least made it past Bowser this time. Okay, those swords are dual spaces. I knew it! Unbelievable. How did I call that? I said, don't give me a 1. Please let me move more than a 2. I knew I was going to get a 3. I didn't even time that. I can't time it. Somehow, I got a 3. I'm thrashing them in the minigames. I'm going to win the coin star and the minigame star because they've still got those crappy ones really easily. Now, if I'm quick, I can sneak over here, jump over here, and I can basically sit up here. At least that's the plan anyway. I'll just let them fight amongst each other. Alright, 18, 17, come on. Fight, peons! Fight for my amusement! You know you cannot defeat me, but punch yourselves pointlessly. Oh, hang on, Yoshi's decided. Nope, Yoshi's gone after that crystal.
Finish!
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to make them smarter, but if I make them smarter, the fact I'm moving it around the board at the speed of continental drift is going to screw me over. I've moved an average of 2 spaces a turn. That's probably the only thing that's going to screw me over. Yoshi can... Wait, Yoshi can't snatch this from under my nose. Admittedly, trying to snatch things out from underneath Yoshi's nose could be anywhere within about a 3-mile radius. Please give me something that's higher than a 5. And don't... I honestly feel like the dice block is a monkey's paw because it might invert things and point out, well, if you're going on position, 1 is technically higher than 5. I think you can use the Koopa Bank on yourself to get all the money out of the Koopa Bank. I'm not 100% sure, though. There is no special award for using items. Finally, Wario actually got a crappy roll. He would have dueled me, though. Alright, come on, a good dice roll. You have got to be joking. The star is 3 spaces away. Who said slow and steady wins the race? They were lying. Oh boy. Well, I've got to win this one to actually have half a chance. So, you have to find the rumble that matches the Shy Guy. That's not... That's a bomb. I'm not very good at this. Found another bomb. Sometimes you can find two. How have I managed to get the... Thank you. That's a bomb. Chain chomp again. It's another... How did I win that? I completely misread what the rumble was. Kept thinking the chain chomp's rumble was... Oh boy. Well, at least I'm winning the coin star. This is almost embarrassing.